The Los Angeles Lakers are back on the road, facing their first real test away from home this season against the Sacramento Kings. On paper, it seems like it should be an easy win. The Kings, despite having talented players who can score in bunches, have struggled to find a cohesive identity. They have talent scattered across the roster, but the defensive structure has always been questionable, and even with their offensive firepower, they could be punished by disciplined teams. Sacramento has pieces that hint at potential, but over the years, they have failed to capitalize on them. There were moments when this team could have been a serious contender, especially with players like De'Aaron Fox leading the charge, yet strategic missteps left them far from a championship trajectory. It's the kind of team that can put up points quickly, which makes them a useful barometer for testing the Lakers' defensive readiness early in the season. For the Lakers, this game is more than just another win to add to the record. It's about setting the tone for the road. After an opening loss at home, the focus now is to establish control, to prove that the team can respond quickly and decisively. Sacramento present a challenge not because they're the strongest team in the conference, but because they are unpredictable. Players like DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine are capable of explosive scoring bursts, while Domantas Sabonis provides a dominant presence in the paint. It's a mix that can punish teams that are sloppy on defense or get complacent. The Lakers cannot afford to fall into a shootout mentality where they trade baskets recklessly. They need a controlled, methodical approach to secure this win. Looking back at the previous matchup against the Warriors, it was clear how quickly a game can spiral if focus isn't maintained. Even a team that appears defensively sound can concede too many points if the intensity slips. Sacramento may not be on the same level defensively as Golden State, but the threat of multiple players scoring 30 points in a night is real, and that requires the Lakers to maintain discipline and communication on both ends of the floor. The goal is to build momentum, to start stringing together wins that will carry them through the tougher stretches of the season. The first road win is a critical step in that process, establishing a baseline for how the team handles pressure away from home. Consistency is the key word for this Lakers roster. Last season, their strength was the ability to bounce back after setbacks, to avoid prolonged losing streaks, and to dominate teams they were expected to beat. That balance between handling elite competition and securing predictable victories is what defines a championship-caliber team. In the early stages of the season, games like this against Sacramento are perfect for laying down that foundation. They allow the coaching staff to evaluate rotations, give players confidence, and integrate star talent gradually while maintaining team rhythm. LeBron James' approach to the season is measured. He understands that pacing, patience, and strategic minutes management are essential for sustaining performance over 82 games. This matchup also serves as a reminder that every opponent wants to prove something against the Lakers. Players across the league elevate their game when facing a team with the history, the name, and the star power that the Lakers carry. Sacramento may have been criticized and underestimated, but they will come out with intensity, looking to prove doubters wrong. That is the nature of the NBA, where reputations are built not just on talent, but on effort, preparation, and the ability to execute under pressure. The Lakers cannot take that lightly. Every possession, every defensive rotation, and every shot selection matters, because even a single lapse can turn what should be a straightforward win into a challenging game. When reflecting on last season's performance, it's easy to see the blueprint for success. The Lakers excelled against top-tier teams while consistently handling the games they were expected to win. That balance ensured they stayed competitive in the standings and positioned themselves advantageously in tiebreakers across the conference. They understood that winning against weaker teams isn't just about padding a record. It's about maintaining rhythm, protecting star players from unnecessary fatigue, and cultivating the confidence that allows the team to elevate when facing the best. That approach must carry over into this season. Sacramento may not have the defensive sophistication to shut down the Lakers completely, but they have enough offensive talent to force mistakes, especially if the Lakers become complacent. Players like Keon Ellis can surprise, hitting big shots and making impactful plays when given space. The Lakers' objective is to eliminate those surprises, to dictate the tempo, and to ensure that victories are earned through disciplined execution. Early season games are critical for this because they set expectations, reinforce standards, and clarify roles within the team. By taking care of business against Sacramento, the Lakers are not just chasing a win. They're sending a message about identity, focus, and how they intend to compete throughout the season. Handling this first road challenge effectively is also crucial for LeBron James and his approach to the team's development. With a measured strategy, the Lakers can integrate key players gradually, manage minutes to preserve health, and avoid falling into the trap of chasing wins reactively. A strong performance in Sacramento can serve as a confidence booster for the roster, demonstrating that the team is capable of responding to adversity and maintaining stability in the early stages of a long season. Conversely, a slip-up could increase pressure, forcing adjustments that may disrupt rhythm and timing. LeBron's experience ensures that he sees the broader picture, where controlled wins, consistent performance, and player development are all interlinked. The Lakers' journey through this season will likely be segmented, with periods of different lineups, rotations, and challenges depending on who is available. This requires adaptability, focus, and the ability to execute fundamentals consistently. Sacramento represents the first chance to apply those principles in a real-game scenario outside the familiar comfort of home court. Success here will build confidence, establish defensive habits, and reinforce the offensive schemes necessary to navigate tougher opponents down the road. It is an early test, yes, but also an opportunity for the Lakers to demonstrate that they are serious about their goals and capable of maintaining the level of performance required to compete at the top of the Western Conference. Even when considering Sacramento's past struggles and the perception of them as an underperforming team, the Lakers must approach the game with intensity. Respecting every opponent, maintaining defensive discipline, and controlling the pace of the game are essential components of building a sustainable winning culture. Each game, especially early on, is a chance to refine strategies, integrate new players effectively, and set the tone for how the team responds to both expected and unexpected challenges. The Kings may come in motivated, eager to showcase individual talent, but the Lakers have a responsibility to impose their system, execute their game plan, and secure a win that reinforces stability and confidence moving forward. When you look at the Lakers heading into Sacramento, the focus shifts from overarching strategy to individual matchups and how the team executes its offensive and defensive schemes. Every player on the court has a role, and the way they complement one another determines whether the Lakers control the game or allow it to spiral into chaos. Sacramento has talent scattered across positions, from sharpshooters who can explode from beyond the arc to versatile forwards who can drive, kick, and finish in traffic. If the Lakers fail to communicate on switches, help rotations, and perimeter coverage, what should be a routine road win can quickly turn into a battle of attrition. But that's precisely why these games are invaluable early in the season. They test fundamentals, cohesion, and mental focus under pressure. On offense, the Lakers' goal is to generate high-quality opportunities without forcing the pace unnecessarily. The Kings will challenge them by trying to create mismatches and exploit any lapse in attention. LeBron James, even while pacing himself for the long haul, is pivotal in orchestrating the floor, controlling tempo, and ensuring the team capitalizes on defensive breakdowns. Anthony Davis brings his own dimension, a two-way presence capable of dominating the paint and protecting the rim. When both are engaged and reading the floor correctly, the Lakers can move the ball efficiently, find shooters, and avoid stagnant possessions. The key is patience and precision. Sacramento may tempt the Lakers into taking quick shots or engaging in a back-and-forth scoring frenzy, but staying disciplined allows Los Angeles to impose their system and dictate the flow of the game. The bench is another factor that cannot be underestimated. The depth of this Lakers roster provides opportunities to rest star players while maintaining intensity. Players coming off the bench need to mirror the effort and attention to detail that starters bring. Rotations are not just about minutes. They're about maintaining defensive pressure, creating open looks, and preventing the opposition from finding rhythm. Sacramento has shown over the years that even a single bench player can have a breakout night. This unpredictability is part of what makes road games in the NBA challenging. The Lakers' task is to minimize these moments, to force Sacramento into taking contested shots, and to capitalize on transition opportunities when they overcommit. Sacramento's defensive inconsistencies also play into the Lakers' hands. Teams that struggle to rotate and communicate often leave gaps that a smart, patient offense can exploit. By moving the ball quickly and keeping players engaged, the Lakers can create open shots and high-percentage opportunities. But that requires constant awareness. Every drive, every cut, every pick and roll must be executed with purpose. Mistakes are magnified on the road because Sacramento will attack turnovers and missed assignments with intensity. This is why early season games are as much about mental preparation as physical execution. The Lakers must treat each possession as crucial, whether it's the opening minute or the closing stretch, to prevent the game from slipping away. Matchups like LeBron versus Sacramento's guards or Davis versus Sabonis offer insight into how the Lakers handle elite opposition at every position. LeBron's ability to read the floor, exploit defensive lapses, and find open teammates is unmatched, but it's also a test of the team around him. Can the wings and shooters consistently hit shots when the defense collapses? Can role players rotate effectively and communicate on switches? These are the subtle but critical details that decide games. Sacramento has players who are more than capable of creating scoring bursts. DeRozan can slice through defenses, LaVine can light up the scoreboard in a matter of minutes, and Sabonis provides a consistent double-double threat. The Lakers must neutralize these advantages without compromising their offensive rhythm, a balance that demands focus, effort, and execution from everyone on the court. This game is also an opportunity for the Lakers to start building momentum in a tangible way. After a loss at home, responding with a decisive road win sets a tone that can carry through the first few weeks of the season. Momentum in basketball is not just about wins. It's about confidence, cohesion, and trust. When players trust one another to make the right pass, take the right shot, and cover their assignments, the team performs at a higher level. Sacramento represents the first true chance to measure that trust under real game conditions. Winning here isn't just about the W in the standings. It's about reinforcing habits that will sustain the Lakers across the long, grueling schedule. Another layer to consider is the psychological aspect of facing a team that has something to prove. Sacramento may be underestimated, but that can fuel their intensity. Players will come out eager to make a statement, to show that they belong on the court with top-tier teams. This is where the Lakers' experience becomes invaluable. Veteran leadership can guide younger players, manage pressure, and prevent moments of frustration from cascading into mistakes. LeBron James and Anthony Davis have seen countless scenarios like this. Their ability to stabilize the team, make key plays, and maintain focus is a determining factor in whether the Lakers dominate as expected or face an unnecessary challenge. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, Steve Kerr has once again stirred the NBA pot, and this time, the spotlight is on the Los Angeles Lakers. In what many are calling a shocking outburst, the Golden State Warriors head coach did not hold back during a recent interview, unleashing a barrage of criticism aimed squarely at the Lakers organization. While Kerr has always been known for his candor, the intensity of his comments has left fans and analysts buzzing, fueling a whirlwind of speculation across social media. According to insiders, Kerr's remarks were not just a casual jab, but a pointed critique of the Lakers' current roster construction and the team's perceived lack of cohesion. It's frustrating to see a team with so much talent struggle to find chemistry, Kerr reportedly said, though he stopped short of naming any players directly. The implication, however, was clear. The Lakers, in his view, are underperforming relative to their superstar-laden lineup. The timing of Kerr's comments has only added fuel to the fire. With the NBA season in full swing, the Lakers are navigating a tricky patch of inconsistency, while the Warriors appear to be firing on all cylinders. Kerr's words have ignited debates among fans and pundits alike, with some praising his honesty and others accusing him of crossing the line. Rumors are now swirling that the Lakers front office may respond publicly, and some suggest that locker room tensions could rise if players feel targeted by the pointed critique. Social media has exploded in response, with hashtags calling for reactions from both LeBron James and Anthony Davis trending in the past 24 hours. Memes, hot takes, and viral videos dissecting KERR's every word have dominated the online sport conversation, and speculation is mounting that this could set the stage for a high-profile clash between the two storied franchises. Whether this is a spark that motivates the Lakers or a genuine friction point remains to be seen. But one thing is certain. Steve Kerr's voice carries weight, and when he speaks, the NBA listens. As the story unfolds, fans are left wondering, will this remain just a fiery statement in an interview, or could it become a defining moment in the rivalry between Golden State and Los Angeles? For now, the whispers are loud, the rumors are flying, and the Lakers have been put firmly in the crosshairs of one of the league's sharpest minds. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.